Right then, this is Sharky from SHAR-KADE. Now we have a build update. I am currently doing this Walking Dead SHAR-KADE shooter. This is going to look really smart when it's finished. It's going to have some nice gold plates and gold tea moulding and stuff like that going on. It's going to look sort of similar to the House of the Dead unit, but whole different design. It's going to look really smart. I've just got to do some tests. I don't think these little power supplies are powerful enough for the solenoids and the guns, so I'm going to order a new power supply from Amazon, get that next day, so that can come tomorrow. These little power supplies just don't cut it, but it was worth the test to see how much draw it would take and stuff, and give it a good test and stuff like that. And that would have been ideal, because I could link some in series, but I'll just buy one power supply that'll run all those. So I've done some redesign, actually rewired the main plug in the power supply so we can get the 240 and 110 to 240 volts coming straight through the main plug itself. So we have with graphics card, CPU, everything in there. Most of the day has just been updating the BIOS and stuff, getting the BIOS updated for the Ryzen 5 CPU that's inside the machine. On the left hand side here we have the Rick and Morty cabinet. This looks stunning, man. I'm gonna have to get some really nice cool photo copies of this unit, man. The colours on this are just ridiculously good. Really smart looking pickle Rick there. I have a stand-up there. It's all ready to put together tomorrow. I was just making some room in the shop today so we can start on the stand-up as well, so I can get 3 units done this week. It's another Stranger Things cabinet getting done, and yeah, just things are coming along nicely. So it's all newly redesigned, the SHAR-KADE shooter. So that's basically how it's going to end up looking. Everything's got its own holes and placements, so everything slots in nicely. So you've got full movement of the guns on there. There's going to be some acrylic pieces on here, some nice gold acrylic pieces with some print on the actual gold acrylic. It's going to look smart as hell once it's done. Yeah, the Rick and Morty one does, doesn't it? Me missus in the comments there. So yeah, the power supply, I'm going to just order a new one from Amazon. I was thinking there may be 24 volts running from there. Don't really want to have to start messing on with voltages coming off the main computer power supply. I'll leave that. I'll get a separate power supply, get that in there. There's plenty of room in this left hand corner. These units are now coming with a terabyte M.2 SSD as well. So there's going to be a ton of games and systems and stuff on there, and there should be plenty of room to upgrade as well in the future, add more stuff and so on and so on. So I'm going to get a ton of stuff. I'm going to redesign the front end as well. The previous customer that had the House of the Dead machine, the previous SHAR-KADE shooter, I'm going to send them a drive off as well for them just to replace the M.2 drive inside. The power connectors and everything, I've just taped them down so they don't get caught by the fan. But we've got Molex cables and stuff like that, so everything's going to be able to be taken apart if needs be. The wires unplugged easily and stuff like that. We have our USB cables there. I've got to do some tests on this cable. I think this is a faulty cable as well. That's why I've got the unit plugged in at the back. So it happens, you buy some parts that end up faulty. This is why I do my tests. But Rick and Morty one's looking cool. Really nice looking machine. I think I've just got the marquee to design on that. Most of the parts are in, the hard drives are ready to go in. I'll just finish off the control panel wiring and tidy them up and get that control panel on, get the screen acrylic on, and obviously tomorrow I'll make a start on this unit as well. I'm going to try my best to get everything of these machines done by Friday. I want to try and have the weekends off and stuff. It's just it's getting a bit too much work at the weekends constantly. So I'm going to try and get as much work done as I can. Then I've got a free weekend and stuff. But the weekend as well, I'll be busy. Obviously working on the software, the front end for this, because I need to get that done. And that does take time. So I'll spend one day just banging it out, creating new menus and new themes and stuff, and making a whole new front end for the SHAR-KADE shooters. I am, for customers, I am going to start doing a live stream once a month. I believe I've got one booked. I think I said the 27th. I'll have to double check. I'm going to start live streaming from home. Any customers that do have issues or would like to know stuff, how to add games, remove games, so on and so on and so on. If you're not a member of the SHAR-KADE Owners Network and you're a customer, make sure you join it. It's on Facebook. Just give me a message, or Harry Grant, I think the admin of the page. Just give Harry a personal message. Maybe send him a copy of your invoice or something over so he can verify that you're a customer of SHAR-KADE. If you're not a customer of SHAR-KADE, you can't join. And just join the group. Any issues with the systems, any issues with games that aren't loading correctly, jot them all down, write the name of the game down, name of the system, bring it up in the live stream, and we can go through it live. Sit there, go through everything, everyone, because I'd like to know if there's anything not working on the system, something not working right, because if it's not working on yours, it's possibly not working on someone else's, and we can fix it together. And it saves a lot of time on calls. I do, just even the basic stuff, I spend a lot of time on the phone with customers for basic stuff. And it takes a lot of my time up. So I'm trying to manage that time a bit better with doing a live stream and stuff. And we'll see how it goes. I don't like speaking on camera as it is. Don't like doing live videos as it is, even though I'm live now. But I thought I'd give it a go, see how we get on, see how well it flows, the stream and stuff. And then if customers are working, I'm going to try and leave it till a Sunday anyways. Most people don't work on a Sunday. But I'm going to leave it till a Sunday, once a month on a Sunday. We can all join in. If someone does miss it, then it'll be pre-recorded anyways. You can go back, watch, and pick up on anything that you've missed. As well as, what was I going to say? Written manual would be a big help. And to be honest, I just haven't got time, Tori. I know Harry was talking about it, sitting there and doing a whole manual and stuff. It's, most of it's pretty basic. As you know, as we know, it's, when it comes to the Wii controller kits and stuff like that, it can stop. I have a process of how we use them. Usually once you've learned it, it's good to go. But there is some little features that is on there that people, I do need a manual for, and people need to know, like the quick save, quick load, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, once I do have time, I'll be happy to sit down and do a manual and stuff. I just really don't have time. But I have had a couple of customers contact us and says they'll be happy to sit down and do a manual and stuff. So we'll see. Like I say, we'll see how the live stream goes. Work it out from there. Like I say, any issues, anything you want to bring up in the live stream, it's simple. It doesn't even have to be an issue. It can be adding, removing games. I get asked tons of times. I'm connecting to people's machines, showing them how to download new stuff, showing them how to create reload media and other bits and pieces like that. And all that's time consuming to me, which I don't mind helping people out at all. I really don't, even if I'm sat there a few hours. But when I get 20, 30 people asking the same thing and it's not really related to the machines or anything, it does take a hell of a lot up of my time. So I thought once a month, nice live stream. If there's anything you want to know, we'll bring it up in the live stream. We'll all do it together. Everyone can learn together, and then it takes the slack off me. New members of the group can come in and ask the same questions, and they can be directed to the same videos. And for customers that haven't got a clue, which I get, a lot of customers that don't understand PCs at all, I can always sit down and help them like I do. I'm happy to sit there and talk people through. I mean, I sit there sometimes till 3 o'clock in the morning helping customers, so I don't mind. As for doing the live stream as well, is customers, I've got customers in the US, New Zealand, Australia, Canada, all over the world, Japan as well. So I will be making it a whole day of live streaming. So if you're a customer in Canada or the US, obviously the time zone's different. So if you want to work out a time, what's probably best for you from UK time, just let me know the UK time. I can work around the stream then. So obviously my UK customers, it'll probably be best from the, say, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. The way Sunday, it doesn't matter. Sunday, probably from 9 o'clock in the morning, they could join in the stream. So UK customers can be from 9 in the morning. American customers can maybe be 4 or 5 in the afternoon. Gives me a few hours between each one. Yeah, I've just got to get everything set up, Brian. I've just got to make sure I've got everything set up ready to do a live stream and stuff. My internet hasn't been hugely great at home lately with the bad weather and stuff, but I'll do some test streams first, building up to it. I'll do a couple of tests, see how it pre-records and stuff. Maybe just not do a bit of gaming, but just do some general how-to videos or something stupid like that, just so I'm not running the internet too much. Know what I mean? Just something simple and easy, so my PC isn't stressing and stuff. So and yeah, that's it. I'll be doing another quick video as well through the week, just showing off these units, showing off the stand-up when that started. Really liking this design. It's going to have some nice red trim down the sides as well, some gold buttons. All gold trim on the gun as well, like the previous unit. I'll do some nice gold trim. I may even print something on the trim. We'll see. I'll also be putting a plate in there. This is gun 2 actually. I should have plugged in gun 1, but yeah, so I'll put a nice plate on there as well. So it's just all got a nice professional finish. So when the guns are mounted and it's got all the acrylics on, it's gonna look really smart. Right, I'll get home, order that power supply. I've got a unit there going to Saudi Arabia, I think, or Abu Dhabi, somewhere like that. I think it's Saudi Arabia or Abu Dhabi. Different that. It's over that way somewhere. I've got to get the shipping sorted for that. I've actually screwed this shipping crate to the pallet as well, just to avoid any issues in shipping. I've also got it just packed with packaging peanuts and stuff. And if you're a customer of mine, you know Mame Machines are usually, especially in the boxes, wrapped really well. So I just want to try and avoid any possible damage to the units as they're getting shipped off. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna turn this on, leave it copying over some files and stuff, get all the games and everything ready on the terabyte, and then when I come in and do my tests with the new power supply, try this, make sure the solenoids are kicking back okay, do some heat tests as well, make sure the new power supply that goes in isn't overheating when the guns are on constant, because obviously we've got to do safety checks and stuff and make sure things are working correctly. And yeah, we'll go from there. Like, share, subscribe to the videos, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch us in the next one. Bye.